Before I even jump into this video, you guys already know that it's something serious when you see that the hat is backwards, and please don't even pay attention to that. We've already discussed my hair is an absolute mess at the moment. This is the first time in my life I've gone to get a haircut and I've had to wear a hat pretty much the entire time while my hair is growing back. This is the most of my hair I'm gonna show you guys. Now, like I said, we're doing something a little bit different. This is going to be my first MLB 17 challenge video. Now, I've already done this challenge before. I did it in MLB 16 when we pretty much found out that Ken Griffey Jr. was going to bless us being on the cover of MLB 17. And now I've been grinding. I've already played over 100 hours of this game, and I'm starting to question my life and wonder if this grind is even worth it, because I've lost countless hours of sleep, and it's been pretty damn bad. Now, when I made this video in December, I had under 3,000 subscribers, and so far since MLB, we're already broke 5,000 yesterday on stream, and in the last week of MLB being out just from Tuesday, and it's now Monday, we've hit almost 1,200 subscribers in less than a week. So I'm so thankful to each and every one of you who have shown support, everyone who's new, everyone who's come back recently. Subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, smashing the thumbs up, not hitting the thumbs up, smashing the thumbs up. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys are making this grind worth it and so much fun. And in the last video I did, you guys seemed to really like the video that I made, and so I figured, why not do this video again? I do have a list on my phone in a notes file with like a lot of challenge ideas, but yesterday I was going through the comments. I read all the comments. I was going through the comments, and one of you guys said, do Ken Griffey Jr. And I was like, I've done this, but I'm gonna do it again. And I think you guys are gonna like this video. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this video, so we're doing it again. So if you guys are excited for this challenge, smash that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can break 250,000. All right, I've been watching way too much Wolfie. So let's see if we can smash 250 likes on this video. If you guys want to see more challenges, if there's any challenges you guys want to see me do, let me know down in the comment section what videos you guys want to see. I'm down to bring these challenges. I have a lot of fun with these challenges. It's not a lot of gameplay or anything involved, but it's just so much fun to see what you can do with these challenges. So let's get into the Ken Griffey Jr. franchise challenge. Taking control of the Seattle Mariners. There's our... Okay, we're expected to win the division, win the league pennant as well. Oh, okay. GM contracts on, off. I think everything should be good the way it is, and we'll leave it just the way it is. Now, the coaching task, player development task, and general manager task, for the sake of simulating and getting through this quickly, we're going to advance and leave it the way it is. We're going straight to the regular season. Spring training means nothing. I'm kidding. It's extremely important for players, but it means nothing. So for those of you who don't know, I am a die-hard Yankee fan. Born in New York City, I've always been a Yankee fan. But growing up, there wasn't a couple teams. There was really one team that really I wasn't a fan of, but I kind of always supported, mainly because they were kind of trash at the time, but now they're a lot better. The Royals. My dad's friend that he grew up with from the same city in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, Nelson Liriano. He was the rookie ball manager, I believe, for either, is it Burlington or Wimbledon Royals. And so I used to go to their games, and I used to get a lot of free stuff from a lot of players, and I never really had to buy anything, but I used to hang out with the Royals, take BP sometimes in the cage with them. So I always really liked the Royals. I always wore a lot of Royals stuff because I got a lot of stuff for free. Never really had to buy much equipment, thanks to Nelson Liriano. And, you know, his son was a really good friend of mine. We went to rival high schools, but we practiced a lot together for, you know, like the 1 year he was in high school, and even after, we practiced a lot together. So I was always kind of a Royal supporter, but now recently, I have moved to the Pennsylvania area, and I've kind of really liked the Pittsburgh Pirates. There's the three amigos, but the Pittsburgh Pirates kind of got the four Morenos, and I kind of like that. You got Starling Marte and Gregory Polanco, who are, you know, Dominican players, as well as Josh Harrison and Andrew McCutcheon, which is just going to be so exciting to go to PNC and watch the Pirates play. I'm going to try to go to a Yankee game when they're in town sometime this month. But also, the other team I kind of really liked is the Mariners. Low-key, I even posted on Twitter recently, I kind of really like the Mariners. You got Gene Segura, Nelson Cruz, and Robinson Cano, three representatives of the Dominican team. Carlos Ruiz, you know, it's getting old, but now you throw Ken Griffey Jr. into the mix, and that would be insane. If Ken Griffey Jr. with 27 years old in the major leagues right now, what you could see him do in a lineup where you can't walk him because he's got Nelson Cruz and Robinson Cano on deck. So this is absolutely exciting. I'm excited for this game. I'm excited for this challenge. And I kind of want to see what we can do with Ken Griffey Jr. on the team. All right, so it's April. We're going to simulate all the way to the All-Star break. We may do more than one season. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of want to turn off critical situations. Don't want to do anything like that. Not the greatest of starts. I did not expect 8-8 to start off the season in the first month, barely hovering over 500. But hopefully we can turn that around and Ken Griffey Jr. can prove to be a determining factor. Now we aren't doing no control variable. We didn't do a pre-simulation because we'll just watch the regular season as it unfolds. But anyways, we got the first year draft. We're gonna simulate the draft as well. Yeah, we'll keep going. This is not what I expected. Now I'm wondering if it has anything to do with the pitching staff just being absolutely trash. Paxton, Smiley, Iwakuma, Felix Hernandez, and Gallardo. I expected a little bit better, but there we are. We're getting a couple wins in a row, and we're getting very close to the All-Star break. 45 and wow. All right, so we made it to the All-Star break. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple things. First of all, we're gonna have to go to the standings. All right, so it's kind of a tight race out there, and you know what? The Astros, I kind of expect. The Athletics, not so much. Rangers are barely behind too, but this is literally everyone's within a few games. Even the 5th place Angels could turn around in the second half and kind of make this a real race. Now, I found the culprit. I found the reason as to why we are struggling. First of all, look at all those snowflakes. Kyle Seager, 248. Valencia's not bad at 276. Cano's cooling off, but he's still up to 313. 232 from Segura after hitting 313 last year. Nelson Cruz, 286. Ken Griffey Jr., 226. 20 bombs at the All-Star break, 52 RBIs. But the batting average is 226. 166 from Vogelback. And Dyson at 284. I did not expect that from this simulation. Here are some of the league leaders at the moment. Robinson Cano is top 10 in batting average. In hits, we got nobody in the top 13. Doubles, Jose Altuve is leading in doubles, but we got no Mariners on there. Jason Kipner, Brian Dozier. Is this nothing but second baseman, middle infielders? Lindor, Duffy, Devin Travis. What is going on here? Triples, we got Gene Segura with 5 right behind Davis and Revere, 3 of the fastest guys in the league. Ken Griffey Jr. has 4 triples. All right, so in home runs, at least, we are in the top 10. We are 9th. Edwin Encarnacion leading the way. That's another challenge we did recently. Edwin Encarnacion on the Indians. I don't know if we'll do that. I don't know, guys. You guys let me know. But we got Ken Griffey Jr. with 20, trailing Encarnacion, Donaldson, Davis, Frazier, Joey Betts, Brian Dozier with 20, as well as Miguel Sano's. I'm really wondering where the Twins are in the standings. Maybe we'll look at all the standings as well. Mookie Betts and RBIs leading. There are the RBIs leader. Cano is tied for 10th. Ken Griffey's 3rd. Runs, we got Ken Griffey in 8th. So it's just his batting average is suffering, but it looks like his power numbers are pretty good. WAR's 3.2 at the break. That's not bad at all, but the batting average has to be a lot better. Cano's at 4.1 WAR, but the runs are there. Again, it's literally just the batting average for Ken Griffey Jr. That's probably why we're struggling a little bit. Gerard Dyson, top 3 in stolen bases. Let's take a look at pitching. We got Gallardo and King Felix both with 9. Near double digits at the All-Star break. That's pretty solid. Not too bad at all. Losses, don't really care about that. Saves. Let's take a look at the standings where all teams are at. I'm kind of interested in the AL Central. But here we go. NL Central. Cardinals are in 1st at the moment. 3 games ahead of the Cubs. Reds, Pirates, and Brewers trail. National League West, we got Dodgers, Rockies, Giants in 3rd, D-backs in 4th. Padres, of course, in last. No offense. Well, we kind of saw that coming. AL East, the Blue Jays are on top at the break. Red Sox, 6 games behind. Rays, 13. Yankees, 15. And the O's, dead last, 19 games behind. Blue Jays kind of running away with it. Red Sox barely trailing. AL Centrals, here we go. We got the Tigers, and the Indians are half a game behind. Twins are 8.5. Even though they got some leaders there, I thought it might be a little closer. They're 5 games under 500. White Sox and Royals. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish this simulation. We'll go to this calendar, and we'll go all the way to the end of the season. The NL has defeated the AL in the 2017 MLB All-Star Game. Today is the AAA All-Star. We'll just continue simulating. All right, so we are a sub 500 team when Ken Griffey Jr. joins the team. Maybe there's too much star power in this team, in this lineup, to really translate to wins. But I honestly expected a lot more wins from the Seattle Mariners. I thought by now we'd have 70, maybe close to 75 wins and leading the division by 3, 4, 5 games. But of course, we gotta. There's some good teams we gotta compete with. This being one of them. The Rainers have finished the season and won their division. Okay, that's pretty good. The Travelers have finished the season and won their division. So our minor league teams are doing pretty well. We're gonna simulate that as well. And it's the play from the Astros that's the biggest deal. And I think we just took a series from them. A 3-game series. We swept them in a 3-game series, which is really good. 87 and 75. Would you like to stop simulating? Yes, we made the wild card. So here were the standings for the AL West. Astros ended up taking the division by only 3 games. Rangers came behind us 2 games out of the playoffs. Mariners, we clinched a wild card spot against the Tigers. Our records are right there, neck and neck. Red Sox did not make the playoffs. So let's take a look at the AL East, but NL East very important as well. Phillies came in second and clinched a wild card spot. Nationals, Phillies. Mets barely did not make it, but you know what? Barely doesn't count. Cubs clinched by 2 games. Cardinals took that other wild card spot. Dodgers took the spot by 31 games. That is absolutely insane. 115 game win season. Rockies at 84. And here's a wild card in the National League. 99 wins for the Cardinals, and that was not enough to win a division. When you got the Cubs, that's not that all surprising. Phillies are going to the playoffs as well. In the AL East, we got the Blue Jays, Indians, Tigers, and I do believe that is everyone. Let's take a look at some of the league leaders for the season. Mookie Betts batted .329, leading the league in batting average. Robinson Cano, .317. Do we find any more Mariners? Gerard Dyson at .280. Seager .272. Cruz $271. Oh man, I don't like this. Oh, Griffey didn't even make the top 50 at .263. Oh, I do not like that. It hits Carlos Correa, Cano in the top 10. At best, not that important. Kyle Seager, 13th with 36 doubles. Ken Griffey Jr. Ended up with 8 triples, and that gave him a 3rd place finish. And here in the home runs, we got Kyle Seager leading the team. Edwin Encarnacion ended up leading with 42. An ex-teammate, Jose Bautista, 39. Crush Davis, 37. Where's the other Chris Davis? He was in this top list. Now it's Crush Davis instead. Carlos Correa had 36 home runs. Trumbo, Donaldson, Springer. But we got Seager, Segura, who ended up batting .248, even though he was on fire at the end of the season. Cano batted over 300. And Nelson Cruz with just 1 short of 30. Ken Griffey Jr. with 28. So it's not terrible. Did I see a negative WAR? Jonathan Scope with a negative WAR. Adam Jones, Manny Machado, 5.5 WAR. So not too bad. RBIs, Robinson Cano, Kyle Seager. Let's see if Ken Griffey's on this list as well. I don't even see him in the top 40. Stolen bases, we got Gene Segura near the top. Based on balls, Cano walked a lot as he normally does. He has an absolutely amazing eye. And we'll look at slugging. No. Wins, King Felix led the league, American League, with 17 wins. So that's pretty exciting. Drew Smiley up there as well. Saves, Edwin Diaz with 39, but Sam Dyson led the league with 50 saves. Chapman came in second with 47, and 100-mile Giles at 42. Even though he had a 4.85 ERA. The ERA leaders, do we have any ERA leaders on this team? King Felix at 3.16, 16th. And let's see if there's another pitching WAR. King Felix with a 4.3 WAR. Colin McHugh led the league at 5.2. Batting WAR, we got Robinson Cano 3rd. Carlos Correa with a 10.1 WAR. And Mike Trout with an expected 8.8. But Carlos Correa leading the league in WAR. Cano 3rd with 8.1. That is pretty phenomenal. Quickly going to look through the National League. Looks like Votto led in batting average. Chris Bryant in hits. Starling Marte seems to have ended up hot. Had a lot of doubles and hits. Triple Cesar Hernandez, very fast guy. Chris Bryant leading the leagues, 1 short of 50 home runs. 132 RBIs with teammate Anthony Rizzo with 119. That is crazy. Chris Bryant with 122 runs. Not really that interested in these. Clayton Kershaw led the league with 20 wins, 20 and 4, 1.67 ERA, .82 WAR, 9.38 K per 9. I saw his WAR, ridiculous. Kenley Jensen with 60 saves. No wonder the Dodgers ran away with the division. 1.67 ERA leading the league. As I said, 6 shutouts from Clayton Kershaw and 9 complete games. 200, absolutely dominant year for Kershaw. 8.0 WAR leading the league. Max Scherzer and Aaron Nola in 3rd place in the National League. John Lester, Mad Bum, and Pimpa, aka Tsunami, aka Carlos Martinez in 6th. Batting WAR, Chris Bryant with a 10.1. Christian Yelich, 2nd place with an 8.4, and Charlie Blackmon and Joey Votto to follow. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that the batting average wasn't so good for our boy, Ken Griffey Jr., but we got 1 game, and we won the game, so we're going to be taking on the Toronto Blue Jays for the division series. Here we're going to simulate through game 1, and I wish this guy would just be quiet. Alright, so he's finally quiet, but I couldn't figure out where to turn him off. Guys, let me know in the comment section, how do I turn that guy off? I seem to have forgotten how. But anyways, we got a game versus Marcus Stroman, and we know what he's capable of doing, but we got a pretty good lineup, and we took the L. Alright, so this time I really hope I shut him off. I don't think I did, so someone please let me know in the comments below. But I put the volume down anyway, so hopefully you guys can't hear it. But let's go ahead and sim through game 2. We're gonna walk away with W, and he's still in my ear screaming. You know what? We're just gonna mute you all the way because I'm sick and tired of this. 11-5, great win for us. View today's game. I kind of want to view the box score real quick. And Griffey went 0 for 5. I don't know what's going on. Cano, 2 for 4, but Griffey went 0 for 5. We're gonna sim through game 3. There's another win. We're up 2-1 versus the Blue Jays. Gonna sim another one. There it is. We won the league series, the division series, excuse me, and we're playing the Astros for the championship series. Let's go ahead and try to simulate this next series and see if we can make it to the show. We got an L in the first game. That's not good. Back-to-back L's is definitely not good, but we were away. Now we are home. We got the first game at home. We have to win all 3 games at home, and we take an L. I don't think any of the Houston Astros are capable of blowing a 3-1 lead, but we're gonna find out. We're taking they could blow a 3-1 lead. I don't know if we can win 2 in a row at Houston, 3 in a row total. Let's simulate this next game. We gotta win. We're forcing a game 7. Can the Houston Astros blow a 3-1 lead? We're about to find out if the Houston Astros are blowing a 3-1 lead. Don't even mention the Yankees blowing a 3-0 lead. So help me God. And we won. We're making it to the show. We are on to the World Series versus the Cubs. We have taken the Mariners to the World Series. And I'm going to say I don't want to say it's thanks to Ken Griffey Jr., but can realistically the Mariners make the World Series versus the Cubs this year? I don't know. Actually, I really want to see what Ken Griffey's done since then. All right, batting average. Ken Griffey's up to 313, 3 bombs, 12 RBIs, 10 runs. OBP, OPS is 1.023, slugging 646. Not the best, could be a little better. Pretty damn good numbers for the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get into the final series. Oh no, we took a 0-1. I played too much FIFA. 0-1 loss to the Cubs in game 1. That's not good, and we're away 2 games. We need to win 1 game. You need to split away and sweep at home. But we still have a chance in game 3. All right, we won game 3, so we're forcing at least a game 5. Back-to-back wins at home, and we're into November baseball. We have to sweep at home. We swept at home, and now we have a chance. We have a very good chance versus the Cubs. We are up 3-2. No, is that? We won the World Series. We won the World Series with the Seattle Mariners in an 87-75 record. We beat the Cubs. in 6 games to win the World Series. That is absolutely amazing. I am in shock. Want to see where Ken Griffey ended up. Ken Griffey ended up batting .239, so he slumped in the World Series. Stayed at 3 home runs, had 10, I think he had 3 runs, same amount of RBIs, maybe 1 more. WAR's at .6, OPS dropped, slugging dropped, on-base percentage dropped. But we ended up winning the World Series, 228, 281, 277, 2 hitters with 277. Mike Zunino carried the team, 311, 355 from Danny Valencia, and 303 from Gerard Dyson. I'm going to say that it was, you know, the other guys in this lineup, the top and bottom of the lineup, and not the power, who helped carry us to a World Series. Because, I mean, he still ended up leading in RBIs, but he did nothing in the World Series. And honestly, I expected a World Series, but I expected a little bit more from Ken Griffey. And instead, the World Series winner is Danny Valencia. He's the MVP of the World Series. Edwin Encarnacion, MVP of the league, along with Chris Bryant in the National League. Clayton Kershaw is the Cy Young. Cole Hamels is the other Cy Young. Carlos Correa is this a Silver Slugger. No, the batting title goes to Carlos Correa, as well as Joey Votto. Sang-Wen Oh wins the Mariano Rivera Reliever of the Year award, which has recently been renamed. And Cody Allen as well. Introducing the award. Which award? The Jackie Robinson Award goes to Aaron Judge, who hit .268. And Dansby Swanson gets some hardware as well. Oh, this is the Rookie of the Year award. The Hank Aaron Award goes to Chris Bryant as well as Carlos Correa. Irvin Santana won a Gold Glove with Zach Greinke. JT Realmuto and Gary Sanchez. Chris Davis, Freddie Freeman. Brandon Phillips and Ian Kinsler, Bregman and Franco Crawford wins a Gold Glove, as well as JJ Hardy. Benintendi in left field, Cespedes, Inciarte. Kiermaier, of course, wins a Gold Glove. Calhoun with Matt Kemp win Gold Gloves. Aaron Nola, Silver Slugger for pitcher, 194. And DH, Edwin Encarnacion. Silver Sluggers, we got Evan Gattis, Buster Posey, Rizzo, Cabrera, Kipnis, Murphy, Bryant, Seager, Correa, Seager, brother, Yelich, Trumbo, Springer, Blackman, Gonzalez, Cargo, Joey Bats, Danny Valencia wins the postseason MVP. So there you have it, guys. In conclusion, if the kid were 27 years old right now and playing for the Seattle Mariners, he would lead the Mariners into their first playoff appearance in 15 years. Shout out to Serenity. I'm sorry, but maybe this will be a good year for you guys and you can sneak into the playoffs and Ken Griffey Jr. can come back and hit 240 for you guys and still lead you to a World Series. That was really exciting. I had a lot of fun making this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button. 250,000. Just kidding. Let's try to break 250 likes for me. Please, guys, I'd appreciate it. If you guys got any ideas on some challenges you guys want to see, of course, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media, on Twitter. That's where it goes down. My link and stuff is in the bio with my Instagram and Snapchat. It's all at Gyvi World, so it's not hard to find me. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. And peace.